Christina. The white and the blue team figuring out that first race strategy was pretty good, trying to keep the pace moving. Again, always going over the top of exchanges coming in. Those red and magenta uniforms, kind of close.
Good job, Mara.
All right, things crowded up in turns 1 and 2 here. Teams trying to spread out, come into the race in the order that we are racing. I need to give away some Cascade Bicycle Club gift certificates. Seattle to Portland bicycle ride. That's right, get out your raffle tickets. We reach in the hat and pull out a lucky ticket. Who's got the blue ticket with the last 3 digits of 305? You're riding Seattle to Portland. You won it? Who got it? Who's got 305? Yes, she won in turn 4. Come on down. We've got another one to give away, so hang out, folks. All right, the teams staying together pretty good here. The yellow squad at the front. A little bit of traffic here.
Let's go, Cal!
No one trying to stop the world right now. They're trying to keep it moving. The red squad on the front, the pink, hot pink team chasing here. The white team coming in for exchange. Chris Baker out in front with a little bit of lead. He and Bill Booth have some engines if they can make good exchanges here. Oh, and a little misstep there. Bill Booth coming in a little slow, and then that missed exchange allowing the other teams able to get in the race here. We remind our racers to check over your shoulder before moving up track. Safety first. So far we have completed, we'll be completing 7 laps if they make it around here. The blue team and our leading white team moving to the front of the bike race, trying to keep the pace moving. Single malt Velo, the pink and blue, hanging on. Perfect opportunity for our teams to spread out around the track. Single malt Velo guys, Haldeman and Zach Jones at the front here, keeping the pace quick. So our team's learning a lot of information from the first race and changing their racing strategy here. The pink, blue, and black team out in front. But the white squad, the blue, yellow, and red keeping pace. So we've got 5 teams. Again, we're going to ring the bell at some point, and that's 1 lap remaining in the bike race. An unknown distance here, so our team's trying to be aggressive to stay up even with everybody. It seems like they're willing to take their chances for a 1-lap sprint at the end. Lots of traffic. It's crazy on the backstretch. Again, our riders passing around the outside of the teams in front of them. Again, you can see the transfer of energy when teams meet. One rider speeds up and the other rider slows down, both aspects important to the race. Everybody's staying together here. So far we've completed 12 laps. Again, this is the one race you get to watch when you're on relief, and then you come back in and are able to adjust your effort. It would be like riding the Tour de France, being in the breakaway, going up to the television helicopter, seeing the pack chase you from behind, and being able to go back down into that breakaway out in front. You get to watch and race at the same time. Very tactical. But because there's two riders, the pace generally stays higher. Riding it by yourself would be really difficult. With the pace, just a sprint, sprint, sprint. So it ends up being a big interval session, as riders would say. They're going really hard. They try and rest for a second, catch their breath. They got to pay attention while on relief. Everybody looking at our building here. He's not even touching the lap cards yet. Some of them are thinking, buddy, beers are yours in beer gardens. You just ring it now. Spicy papaya dinner. If you can ring it now. We're set up really well. All right, our team's pretty much all together here. Look at this, folks. Put your hands together. Make some noise. This is good stuff. Marymoor Madison Racing. It's known as the American around at other tracks around the world. And our world famous osprey here, the Seahawk, carrying a fish to its nest back by turn 3. Our very own mascot. Oh, looks like it's going to perch on the light pole there. Just don't drop the fish on the track. That's why the nest got moved. It used to be on that light pole.
Can't sit outside my skis. Get on him.
So a little bit of talking there in the pack, and it looks like Joe Kasanowski, the Tipco rider, the blue and the neon, forcing the race here. The rest of the team's trying to save some energy as there's another race on, so she is trying to force the pace. She's looking for Ivy. Ivy trying to set up here in turn 2. Joe using her road fitness to her advantage. She's got good endurance, 16 laps in. She's looking for Ivy in turn 2. Ivy checking over her shoulder, trying not to go too fast. Ivy knows when the race speeds up, that's where you want to slow down on relief a little bit. Here comes our exchange between our leading team. Again, first team to the end of the bike race here after that bell lap. They think they know when the bell's going to be rung. Ivy on the gas. The blue team trying to manage to hang on. Yellow right there. Here's the white squad. Red, pink, and blue. Again, I'm trying to use colors here to help you identify the teams. The blue squad and the yellow squad now taking over the lead. You can hear the sirens. People know that as the sun starts to set, we're picking up the speed. 18 laps to go. He's not even hanging on the bell yet, but Randy is moving. Coming up after our Madison and stretch race, here in semifinals will be up next. Heat 1, Wyatt, Miller, Weber, Lindquist, Hawkinson, and Wells. Those riders need holders. So Betcher and Robinson, the guys in the light blue uniforms here on the home stretch, pouring on the gas here. They know this is a time where some of the other teams are tiring out a little bit.
He put coconut on the our first
Look
one,
at
and
this,
then
Joe
they
Keith
felt
Nelson
bad.
keeping the
So
Tiptoe
they
squad
made me
in fourth
another
place
one, and they
early.
added an extra.
She's looking for
No,
a
I
second
feel
and third right in front of her.
I'm sure they'll give the one they made with coconut to the next person who
Come
orders
on.
Help out Kirk, he's from Redmond. Jake is cheering for him, his son. Got the relatives here. All right, the race for second is yellow, white, and the Tipco, blue and neon. The red team trying to get there.
Go, Delsa! The red relief rider was just riding in the sprinter's lane slowly and making everyone pass it.
So challenging as it is, one team getting about a straightaway lead. They figure if we can't sprint with some of these teams when it comes to a bell, getting out in front here when the bell rings, we hopefully have enough cushion to hold off any kind of charge here.
Ah!
Again, our team's needing a little endurance, a little strategy, some sprinting ability. Here comes Kirk. He sets up. Randy, and here we go. We've got the bell. The blue team out in front. One last sprint.
Kirk is like, woo!
With the sprint face on. Kitty Williams trying to hang on a second. The race for third is yellow and red.
Woo!
The white team with some good room here. They got a good exchange. Flynn going to try and hang on for second. How about it, folks? A lot of smarts going out a few laps before the bell here. Pushing the pace.
Nelson's like, woo!
And it's Kirk and Randy here. The blue team winning the second race for our Madison.
Hey, nice
So I
redemption!
think they might be tied now with the white squad for the lead. Red, yellow, and the magenta team coming in for the big team at the end.